Hi guys, it's Simon here. Now we're on to the final video of the marathon reaction vids. So, the list is actually top 10 terrifying deaths in Disney movies. And a list like Watch Mojo, quite obviously there are going to be some spoilers, so if you don't want to know which characters die in the Disney universe in one of your favourite films, or if you're planning on watching a Disney film and you don't want to know who dies in it, then my idea is to go and watch that film, then come back and watch this video. So I'll give you 5 seconds to cancel out of the YouTube page and to just save it for later. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's get started. Well, this thumbnail is freaking me out, because when this came out, I got Clayton's screaming face directly in mine. This is why I do not like thumbnails. The Essie Davis one for the Babadook also scared the crap out of me as well. Just a note for people who have watched Tarzan but can't see what's horrifying about that particular part. Wise idea. Look at the rock after Tarzan falls and the thunder claps. I did. I was bloody terrified. And I could not get to sleep that night. I did, but you know what I mean. Oh no. My iPhone switched off. I'm still trying to get this Vivo record. Do not try and stop me. Okay. So, we ready? Here we go. Hopefully this isn't as terrifying as, like, the Babadook, which will remain at the top of my list of the things that I'm most scared about now. But I have gotten used to it. Like, Crimson Peak wasn't that terrifying. It was mainly the visuals of the creepy ghosts and things. So, let's see if this really lives up to its name. Here we go. This is the top 10 terrifying deaths in Disney films compiled by WatchMojo.com. Oh, it's another Pantene one.
Hi, my name is Robin Lolly.
Oh, not someone I knew. I would have watched it if it was someone I knew, but let's see what's going on with this. Oh, this one! Fucking Frollo. That man, I hate him. I hate Judge Frollo. Like, this is traumatic! He's gonna dump the baby in the bloody well! Who the fuck does that? I'm sorry for swearing.
Welcome to Watch Mojo.
Reference there.
Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 terrifying deaths in Disney movies. For this list, we're taking a
Oh no, don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it. Why does no one ever listen to me?
And left parents asking, was that seriously in a G-rated flick?
Yep.
Poor simple fools. Here's your precious princess.
If you didn't see a death you thought should be on the list, be sure to check
That was
out
not nice when I was a kid.
the darkest and scariest Disney moments.
This one.
The top 10 cartoon deaths in...
Now, if I just pause there for a second, I watched that death scene of Mufasa in bloody Pumpkin Patch in front of a group of other kids, and I had watched The Lion King 2 first. I know it's a national crime. Lock me up. But I had thought that it was Simba that died, and I was like distraught. And I'm like, why is that one being called Simba? What the hell's going on? I wouldn't have thought what the hell when I was young. I would have thought, like, what's going on? But you get it. You get it. Let's just move on.
Film and the top 10 saddest cartoon movie moments. And obviously, spoiler alert.
Oh god, this. When I was younger, I couldn't appreciate Pocahontas as much. But when I've grown up now, I've gotten really you know, I've analysed the film a little bit more, and it's an amazing film.
Get out.
Oh, this one!
Since the phrase
Gaston.
live and let live is foreign to the egotistical hunter, though, Gaston literally stabs his prey in the back.
I hated the ass of Gaston in this film.
Gaston's undoing as he loses his balance and plummets to his death.
Listen. The only Disney villain to die screaming like a girl. Well done, Gaston. Well done. And also, if you look in his eyes, like the pupils, you get to see like a skull and crossbones going in there, but you have to like slow motion the whole thing. It takes you a while, but when you see it, it'll be like, oh my god, was that really in there? And I wouldn't have known when I was a kid. Okay, I've done enough rambling for that, so I think I'll hit play. As soon as my iPhone works... Oh, it's still working. Hang on just a second. Now it works. What's number 9? Going back again.
The animators ruled out this possibility by adding a
See?
crossbones to his pupils.
Now you don't. Now you don't need to go back.
This is all my fault. If only I'd gotten here sooner.
Number 9.
Emma Watson's going to be in Beauty and the Beast. That's going to be amazing.
Rip you apart.
Being something of a Shakespearean
Jeremy Irons is a legend.
appropriate that Scar is
I'm just
given
saying
a proper
now.
Shakespearean send-off.
This is just the way your father looked before he died. Here's my little secret. I killed Mufasa.
Unlike Gaston,
That would have been
Scar's
traumatizing
surprise
for
is
everyone.
hero.
Like, I mean, this death is possibly one of my favourites. I mean, how many people can say that they got their ass whooped by Whoopi Goldberg? Not many.
Oh, my friends.
Whoopi Goldberg, Queen.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
As fire engulfs the area,
Oh.
the hyenas surround their former boss, maul him to death, and likely devour his carcass as the camera pans up from the massacre.
No,
They probably did because they were starving at this point in the film. Sorry, buddy.
Now, circle of life.
Bye-bye. So, like that.
Number 8, Professor Radigan.
Oh, people say that this was terrifying.
As hard as Radigan attempts to present himself as a refined elitist, he's really nothing more than a filthy rat. When his schemes
Like,
fall apart,
Vincent
Radigan
Price was
sees
incredible.
signs
Like, this
run rampant.
This villain was literally, if I just stop for a couple of seconds, this villain was literally the epitome of gentlemanless in a Disney film. But it was coming from such an evil person. Never mind. The mind boggles why some people turn out to be assholes.
As he pursues Basil and little Olivia inside Big Ben.
Ugh.
The use
This
of
would have been
sound
horrible.
and music adds to the tension
Oh,
as
shoot.
Radigan
Oh.
goes in on our heroes, practically ripping Basil to shreds with his claws.
Ugh.
As the clock bell tolls,
Watching all this, like, close up would have been bloody terrifying for children.
Time on Earth officially runs out, plunging him to an appropriate fate for a rat.
Bye-bye. Basil's okay later.
Number 7, Judge Claude Frollo, the
Yeah.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
The time has come.
I like that French thing. Notre Dame.
Frollo has deluded himself into thinking that he's a righteous man and a soldier of God, when in reality, he's committed every deadly sin in the book.
Just a quick reminder. I first saw Hellfire properly. Like, The Hunchback of Notre Dame was a film that I just couldn't connect with as a kid. However, I first saw that his Frollo's villain song Hellfire. Guess when that just happened to happen? The day after I watched the season 9 final of Supernatural. From the season 9 break up to episode 3 of season 10, I could not hear the words righteous man in that song without cringing and feeling sad. Why they did that to Dean, why they turned Dean into a demon, I will never know. Never mind. Just go through now. This list, the rest of this list.
It was my duty. Horrible as it was. I hope you will forgive me.
Yeah, bullshit, bullshit, bullshit.
Hypocrisy finally catch up to him atop Notre Dame.
Leaving so soon?
Before he can do Quasimodo and Esmeralda in,
Whoop.
Frollo finds himself standing under a crumbling garden.
This.
And he shall smite the wicked and plunge them into the fiery pit.
Oh my god.
Staring
Frollo's-
in the face, Frollo drops to his final
Frollo's
resting
like a
place,
fortune teller.
Hellfire and molten copper. Talk about an ironic way to go out.
Bye bye. No one will miss you.
Number 6.
Whoa.
Stegosaurus, Fantasia.
I didn't see this part. Oh, Jesus Christ. No.
This is definitely
I hate it when animals die. I just can't help it. I can't watch Watership Down without cringing.
segment. The peaceful lives of the herbivorous dinosaurs are interrupted by a ferocious T-Rex. All the dinosaurs successfully
That looks like me in the mornings, no lie.
Stegosaurus.
Oh! Oh! The T-Rex is terrible. Oh! Oh, I can't see. Oh!
Being a Disney movie,
That's horrible. That is horrible. I don't like it.
While the Stegosaurus puts up a good fight, his predator naturally triumphs. It's a
I do not like when animals die at all. I'm like the Misty Day of Australia.
Never condescending to the audience.
I don't want to see it anymore. Upbeat music! Upbeat!
Number 5.
I like this.
Maleficent, Sleeping Beauty.
Now shall you deal with me, O prince, and all
The one that does not look like Harry Styles. Just
You'd be
for the
hard
reference.
pressed to find a Disney movie with a bigger, more exciting final showdown than Sleeping Beauty. In the film's climax, the wicked Maleficent decides to bring her A game to the table by
She
calling
does
the powers
indeed.
of hell and taking on the form of a fire-breathing dragon in a garden of
Never knew
thorns.
fire was green, but then again, that's just Disney logic. More easier to understand than
Thanks to
Julie
the
Plex
fairy's
logic.
magic, though, Prince Philip strikes Maleficent in her black heart with
Oh, this
his
part,
wings.
the animation, now I realise, it's a little bit fatally flawed. Even though this was awesome for... Even though it was awesome to watch the villain go down when I was younger. This. Like, he was clearly on the edge. He would have gone down as well. Like, I don't get how he jumped that. But then again, that's Disney logic. Oh, those wisps.
Number 4, Dr. Facilier.
Oh, God. Dr. Facilier will forever remain the biggest, the one with possibly the most... I cannot say it. The biggest... I'm going to have to say a word that I wouldn't use. Dr. Facilier is the villain that has the most swag out of all the Disney villains. I think it's Keith David who voices him. He's fantastic. Like, you shouldn't like him, but you can't help but like him. After seeing kind of stuff with him in this, I want to watch The Princess and the Frog more. I haven't before. I've gotten a general gist what it's about, but I want to watch it a little bit more. Anyway, moving on.
Fell into hell. Dr. Facilier is literally dragged there in this scene from The Princess and the Frog.
Now you will spend the rest of your life being a slimy little frog.
Facilier believes he has the upper hand
Uh.
with demonic powers on his side, but he underestimates Tiana and her sticky tongue.
It's not slime. It's mucus.
Well, I'll know this next time I sit a science exam.
With his voodoo charm destroyed, Facilier's friends from the other side appear to collect their debt.
This would be bloody terrifying to face. I thank the heavens that the guy that directed Drag Me to Hell didn't do this. I think it was Sam Raminai. I think I'm pronouncing it right. If he had been in charge of this scene, we would have all been traumatized.
Fashion, an army of masks, dolls, and shrunken heads take
Yeah.
his way to their world, whether he's ready or not. The moral of the story: don't screw with voodoo.
That's a lesson we have all learned today. Don't mess with voodoo.
Number 3, the
Yeah.
Evil Queen, Snow White, and the Seven Dwarfs. The Evil Queen might have succeeded in offing Snow White, but she soon learns that
She didn't off her, she just threw her in this magic coma that could only be woken by love's first kiss. With that look, you probably won't be. That title belongs to Miss Demi Lovato, who is the fairest in the land.
as the Seven Dwarfs race back to the cottage, the Queen absconds up a nearby mountain and attempts to
Who
crush
thought
the
that this would end well?
boulder.
That ain't gonna end well.
Strikes the cliff, though, the
'Cause
Queen
that will
becomes the
happen.
first of many
Or it could have
fairies
broken and
to
fallen
fall
on
to their
her.
death. Even if the fall didn't kill her, the
Oh,
Queen
yeah.
most certainly did.
Yeah, it did.
providing fare for some lingering, hungry vultures.
We had an Italian version of a play to do this in like year 6, and I did that, and the animals eating like the evil queen in that part. I took it as a very humorous type, but now watching this back, it is bloody disturbing. I realise that I'm using a lot of really nasty language. I apologise if anyone's upset.
Number 2, Clayton.
Oh, this would have been terrifying.
Take what you can back to the front.
This death
Yep.
seems more like something out of a Final Destination movie than a Disney animated feature.
Alright.
Like, I'm not sure if you can see it properly. I think it's dark. Oh yeah, no wonder. I haven't put the brightness up. I like animals, which is why I bloody hate poachers. So, Clayton definitely got what he was coming to him. Let's start this again.
Got some hunting to do.
There's no gore,
Yeah.
but there might as well be. In the midst of a jungle brawl with Tarzan, Clayton finds himself tangled in a cluster of
Here we go, guys.
unaware.
Tarzan's masterful at this type of thing, but Clayton's very
With
clumsy.
his machete and hangs his head in defeat.
Quite literally. Bye-bye. They made that lighter on the thumbnail.
The only glimpse the audience gets of the body is via its shadow, which is almost as haunting as
On the
seeing
rock.
actual carnage.
This is what I talked about at the start. I didn't know that they were going to go into that. But then again, that's what you get from reaction videos. You don't know what's coming. Okay, here we go. Let's see what the top one
We
is.
give our top
Jane's like
a
smiling.
few honorable mentions.
Jane was like going to like, no matter that there's a hanging body. Bye bye, Scoop. Gravity may work sometimes, Mr. Arrow. I've never seen Treasure Planet before. I need to. They. Oh that would be traumatizing. Oh, Mother Gothel. Nice knowing ya. I just love the lizard just doing that. That's like awesome. I don't condone murder, but in a kid's film like this, that was just like a really good job. And to protect all your young minds, she just turns into dust.
Number 1, Ursula, the Little Mermaid.
Oh, this of course would be there. Yeah.
Ursula is already a pretty terrifying presence on her own.
Indeed.
More intimidating. How about by having her grow like 100 feet, giving her an all-powerful Triton, and bathing her in a whirlpool of chaos?
She wasn't given it, she took it.
Insignificant.
That's me every day at school. Insignificant
The only
fool.
thing more frightening than Ursula herself is how she perishes as Prince Eric impales her with a ship, sending the sea witch to a watery grave.
Bloody guts to you, Eric. Like, you can actually see it coming out the other end.
This is total scary overdrive, and it was all brought to you by the dark magic of Disney.
Like, when they need to, they can be bloody, they can be brutal.
Do you agree with our list? Which Disney death terrified you the most? For more fatal top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to Watch Mojo.
Oh, that's a bit sad. I knew that happened, but what a good way to turn their leader against them by shooting one of their own. Like, that was a part of genius. Anyway, that was my very long reaction to the top 10 terrifying deaths in Disney films, and that's the end of my reaction marathon today. So you guys can pretty much relax now and stop waiting for videos, because there'll probably be a break before the next one. I think Mum's calling me, so I better go downstairs. Okay. Bye, guys. See ya.